What is up, Green Room? On my $7 game show mic, because it's the time, it's the right time, it's the exact right time. But never been a better time than this. It's like when Grand Amato was in the interrogation room. Now is the exact time, Grant. I've been doing this a long time. And now's the exact time. So we are listening to White Bat Audio as we get ready for the show here in the Green Room. Just to give everybody, well, if you're not, I'll probably talk about this when the show starts too, but let's get everybody up to speed who's here. It showed up early and had common courtesy. We are going to be playing a game where you will be answering questions that I ask, not the video game type. So I've got music questions. I've got some other fun stuff I'm going to show you once the show becomes proper and the camera starts rolling. Because boy, oh boy, I found some really sweet Goodwill pickups that I think is going to really bring some class to the show. How does a $7 mic sound, Kayla? Good? Still worth every bit of that $7 I paid for it? I haven't even plugged in the one I got for $1.75 yet. Just you wait. I think I'm missing an adapter for it because it's pretty cheap. It's like one of those ones that came off of a okay, if you were alive in the 80s you probably had one of these, but like a cassette deck where like the front was silver, all the buttons were on top, it had a handle, the cassette went on the left side typically, the right side was the speaker behind that silver mesh. You could plug in a nice whatever, it's not a 1/4 inch, but it's like whatever, 38 millimeter jack or whatever. Sounds at least a $7.01 quality. I'm glad the extra penny shows. Because I'm probably due another 49 cents of quality, because I think this was $7.50 plus tax, but I don't know if you can tax quality. I mean, you definitely can't tax the quality of this microphone, that's for sure. Getting some stuff here ready behind the scenes. Poured a nice little homebrew that I whatever. I guess I'll just get into it. When you start doing meads, you're going to find a big, like, controversial subculture around raisins. So I made a bunch of raisins. Threw some cinnamon in one. I thought it was terrible, but as it ages, it's like a really nice cinnamon raisin bread. It almost does taste like it was toasted a little bit, but it's obviously cold and wet and in a glass. But boy, oh boy, does it taste like, it's like in the red, maybe it was the Sun-Maid red bag, plenty of cinnamon, plenty of raisins. Tastes great in a glass. Probably not going to make it again though, because I don't know, raisins? Maybe for Christmas, something like that. I forgot to check behind the scenes to make sure everything is working, and it looks like it is. Good news. So, well, not so. I'm not going to explain the rules or anything yet because the show hasn't started. But let me tell you a quick story about the time of year that it is right now here in Arizona. So, super hot, but monsoon's coming, so they're switching all of the fields around us to start growing flowers. I guess there's probably some reason for it, but in between growing corn and hay and all that other crap, they'll plant a bunch of lilac and other flowers in their fields, and then we have this huge explosion of yellow, like these tiny little yellow butterflies that just are all over the place, and they frolic in the fields and they fly everywhere, but it's literally a murder show everywhere I drive, because like for every 1,000 that are in the field, there's 100 that are in the road that are getting smashed or getting caught under tires or ending up on windscreens, and it's just a really beautiful nightmare because they're so happy and fun, and then when they just get shredded by cars and all these giant trucks and farm vehicles all over the place, it's just like a horrifying beauty. mess with my slideshow because I feel like it's sticking with a lot of images that the computer likes and I want to remove those, so play something else. Freshness is the most important part of the show, I feel. Oh, I've got 3 topics from which to choose. I'll show you the box that I got. It was a Goodwill find. Now that COVID's over, holy shit, are we back at Goodwill and thrift stores in general? Because, I don't know, after coming out of quarantine for a while, nothing makes you feel better than filling your house with cheap garbage that other people didn't even feel the need to try and sell. They just gave it away, and I'm buying it. That's life right now. But boy, is it exciting. Got this microphone, as a matter of fact, from that exciting lifestyle. Once again, white bat audio. We're going to hear that throughout the show because why not, right? It's an exciting day. It's an exciting show. Kayla, you're about to see your name still hung up. I had to make some modifications because I did some screwed up hole punching. But don't worry about that. DVD gems. Oh my God. So now that you brought that up, DVDs are Goodwill. Here's the thing. So, a lot of times I won't even bother checking because it's like, oh, what are they giving away? But you know what? I've been floating over there because I've been watching Retail Archaeology, another local Arizona channel. And he goes to Goodwill's a lot. And just the other day, I found Kong Skull Island on Blu-ray double disc setup, friggin' $2.29 at Goodwill. If the purple tags would have been half off, it would have been friggin' $1.15 out the door. You got Ice Pirates on Blu-ray? I'm surprised. Someone bought that and then didn't want to sell it. They just gave it to Goodwill? It's insane. Pressed whistle noises. Thank you. Should have a drop like that or something like this.
I made some spaghetti, but I dropped some sauce on the floor.
God.
All right, guys. I think we've been hanging out in the green room for long enough. Let me get things set up and we will... you know what? I'm going to show you the opener because that's one of my favorite things to do to you guys. All right. Everything's warm. But I've used this mic a couple of times, so if it dies, I've got AAA batteries on hand because I don't know how long this lasts. It's just a karaoke microphone. I imagine they don't imagine. That's a weird thing to say. I imagine they didn't consider someone speaking into it for an hour and a half or whatever it's going to take. But yeah, guys, let's lock and load, and I'll get some stuff ready for you. Here we go.
Dog. Cat. Mouse. Turtle.
I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life.
You're listening to FFOP Radio.
Reach the
Hey, buddy. Welcome to the show. My name is Dave. It is Wednesday. It is game night. Sometimes it's on Sunday. That's what happens. But yeah, it's game night. I'm wearing my game show outfit. I've got a nice button-up shirt. I'm wearing the good blazer. Studio is decked out. Krista is in studio acting as producer, and she'll be also reading your answers, hopefully.
Oh, okay. Cool. I wasn't sure what part I was going to play in the... As this what's I called Raisin Sin, it's hilarious because I spelled raisin, kind of like raisin the fruit, but more like raisin hell, and sin like CIN because it's cinnamon. A beverage cannot commit a sin, so I thought that's pretty funny. Moral of the story is, as I dip into my cups here, you're going to have to watch and keep score. I can do that.
Because I'm going to be like, because here's the thing. When you see Supermarket Sweep on Pluto or wherever you watch Supermarket Sweep,
Johnny Gilbert's probably the one doing most of the shit, or there's a bunch of PAs behind the scenes. You don't see David Ruprecht like whipping out a steno pad to be like, oh, you got $50 and I'll put that in my handy dandy notepad. That doesn't happen. So what we're going to be doing here, this is the box. It is the ultimate music trivia. Got it. $2.49 at the Goodwill. We've got 3 categories here. We have big hitters, music legends, and timeless tunes. We cracked into these things to see how easy they were. The first 2 were answerable by both of us, so we gave it a go.
Yeah, which is surprising because I'm not good at trivia.
In the future, what I've got here is this hella 90s pop culture. So maybe we'll do that in between commercials one day. But today,
it's funny. David was telling me story time.
What's up, Matt Willis?
Hey, Matt. He had mentioned I want to look for some trivia stuff. So I had looked on Amazon just randomly before he said that he wanted to just go to Goodwill. And that exact 90s one was the one that I sent you. And then we found it at Goodwill for like
$3.49. That's the second sticker. This is the thing. Goodwill employees aren't. I get why they don't care, because it's Goodwill, right? But there's the thing. Each colored sticker is supposed to signify a different department. So the fact that this has a blue and a red sticker, and I'm trying to get the blue sticker up, see what the original price was, and I'm totally destroying it. Sorry, pink. It's labeled pink.
Pink, I think, is electronics.
I thought green was electronics. Moral of the story is it finally got a blue miscellaneous tag for $3.50. Don't know if I paid half price for that. Probably not. So what's going on here is there's no buzzers or anything like that. Goodwill is a secondhand store. So yeah, for those of you out of the country, maybe I should give the people out of the country more points for inflation. How strong is the dollar versus the US dollar versus the Australian dollar? And I'll give you that many more points, Matt. But going for here is I'm going to pick up one of the cards out of the 3 piles at random. I'm going to read it to you guys. The clock will start, and whoever answers first correctly, Chris is going to read it aloud and keep the score tabulated. And at the end of the night, whoever has the highest score, adjusting for inflation, their name will go right here. That's where Kayla's name is. I kept it up there for so long because I screwed it up the first time. Obviously, you can see by the hole being off-centered, that was the second screw up.
Uh-huh.
So I put the churro sticker on there for 2 reasons. I thought Kayla liked churros, number 1. Number 2, I thought it would be a load-bearing or weight-adding sticker to right the ship a little bit, because I've got a whole bunch. Let me show you, since we're showing behind the scenes. This is all full of stickers. It also has the boxes of the cards. But I was going to put a nice heavy sticker on there. You wouldn't even know. But look at it. Terrible.
So
he'll get 1.45 points, right?
What?
Yeah, because if $1 US buys $1.45, he needs to get 1.45 points a piece.
Okay.
And I knew the churro would make you happy, Kayla, because this is the thing. There's so many stickers in here. Not to further digress from, like, there's I don't know, this one, here's the thing. When you have a kid and he loves stickers, you go, here's the thing. I'll go on Amazon, and stickers are $500 for $10. And the first batch of 500 he was over the moon for, because it was mostly animals and dinosaurs and birds and all the other good stuff that kids love. This is just like a random assortment of like, oh, that's the 101. Here's like...
I think it says lol.
Oh, yeah, well, because it looks like ones. I thought 101 was something. But like there's a panda and a sloth and they're sitting in donuts. There's like cassette tape looking things. Like this is just a hand. It says okay on the bottom. And my son does not give a single shit for any of these.
Kayla,
It's a 101. That's how we laugh in this studio.
$1 USD buys. Yeah, I can't do the math for 21,000 dongs every point, Kayla. And you don't live in Vietnam.
Yeah, where you currently reside is the only way I'm going to do the exchange rate.
I'm just trying to get Dave to say dongs. See, Matt, I thought you lived in Vietnam, but maybe you were just traveling.
30 Thai bat or bot 101. That's hilarious, people. Every time I laugh, 101 in the typing square.
Oh my god.
So here we go. Buckle up, people. I feel like we've waited long enough.
Here's our first question. It is from the Timeless Tunes pile. 1 million dong for $50.
That's a lot of dong.
It's a lot of dong. It's a savings. Question 1. Stevie Wonder wrote the song, quote, Happy Birthday in 1980 for which civil rights leader? Again, Stevie Wonder wrote the song Happy Birthday in 1980 for which civil rights leader? Who was that? Stevie Wonder.
So I don't know the answers to these, so am I just going to read people's answers out loud to you?
I'll give you the card so you can see the answer. Rosa Parks. Good guess.
Nope.
Not quite a cigar. Stevie Wonder. There was something on like YouTube or something happening recently where like somebody was like, I don't think Stevie Wonder's blind. And I'm like, what? Have you seen him without his glasses on?
Electric Six is not the answer.
It is not Electric Six. He did not, the civil rights figure that he wrote that song for was not the Electric Six. They weren't even probably a thing back then. It's a big one, guys. Slothfist. Oh!
Yep. Hamburger
Hamburger with the point. MLK. I'll take an abbreviation because that's how we do it around here. Martin Luther King, actually Jr. I mean, come on. He was the junior. And P.S., like, when I was growing up, Martin Luther, the founder of the Lutheran subsect of Christianity, and Martin Luther King and Martin Luther King Jr. were all just like, I just imagined one dude who did all these things who lived 400 years.
So we've got a Hamburger Helper on the board with one point. One U.S.
One
point.
U.S. point.
One
That's
New
an
York.
American point. You'll have to take that
East Coast
with
point.
you to the currency exchange at customs in the airport if you want it to change. We are now moving on to music legends, people. We got 2 questions on here. Which is the good one? This one is good. Who is known as the Queen of Disco? Who's known as the Queen of Disco? She is one of my favorite disco singers. It's not Linda Ronstadt, I'll tell you that. But also one of my... Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Hamburger Helper again with the music trivia. Bringing it in with Donna Summers. Bingo.
Nice.
A little bit of a trivia that doesn't mean anything and won't get you any points if you tell anybody this. But when Family Matters was on TV, Urkel's Aunt Luna from Altoona played by Donna Summers. She even sings in that thing. Not Lady Marmalade 101.
Oh, I usually suck at music trivia. Well, now you've got 2 points, and everybody else, I'll be like baked salmon. Everybody else with 0.
Sumadonna.
Dumber.
Oh boy. Now that is trivia, right? And that's the thing. That was during the time when like old-timey music people were showing up on like TGIF and shit because the Beach Boys were constantly on Full House. Like the 60s blew up again in the 90s and it was weird. So
I think it's because these are old and I am old.
well, because these are like, you know,
they're probably up through the 90s.
Yeah, well, not only that, but this is going to be like huge pop cultural events. They're not going to be like, oh, what did
actually
Electric Six? I
think it said like up through Adele. It was like their thing.
Okay, so this one's for Matt. I of the 2 questions, I want Matt to get this one, but who knows? Hamburger's probably gonna swoop in.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, John Stamos, like he like pretended to be Elvis, right? And like, whoa, huge! Like, hey, I'm John Stamos. It's the '90s. I really love Elvis. He was hitting his like peak in like the late '50s. What the heck? Anyway, moral of the story is here we go. Question 3: which song, Matt, contains the lyrics? Can't you hear the thunder? I need the name of the song and the band because they are both listed on that card. Who and what? Can you hear the thunder?
Can't you hear the thunder?
I always confuse this with another song.
not by them, but by someone close.
I came from the land down under.
Okay, so there's the name of the group.
Men
What's
at work. Bam.
Okay, let's say, because it's called Down Under,
Yeah,
but I came from the land down under.
Yeah.
Let's do, here's the thing. I'm not, picky.
Yeah.
Men at work, you are right. Here's the thing. There are two great songs, again, that I tie together, much like Martin Luther and Martin Luther King Jr. Down Under by Men at Work, Africa by Toto. Both written about giant continents.
Correct. Yep.
All right, everybody. That's Matt on the board with 1.45 points.
Oh, right. What? I just put 1.45. Matt, I'm going to have to add, like, with decimals.
Oh, you can hear the thunder? Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, Kayla had that on cassette tape.
Oh, yeah, totally. Okay, these are both insanely easy, but I'm going to give you the one that I have the most emotional tie to. Question. According to Elvis Presley's song, Can't Help Falling in Love, what do wise men say? According to Elvis Presley's song, Can't Help Falling in Love, what do wise men say? Now, the reason I know this song is because it was on, Kayla, bingo. Fools Rush In is only Fools Rush In, but we'll take Fools Rush In because everybody knows that song.
Yeah.
And it was on the classic Kurt Russell Goldie Hawn movie, Overboard. He's a carpenter. He makes her some shelves in her yacht out of cedar. You see her butt. Only Fools Rush In, UB40. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that cover. Here's the thing. When you regify something, you've got to do it right, and that did not do it for me. Like the Red Red Wine cover, Neil Diamond can kick that song's ass, and everybody else can lick that song's ass. Okay, so moving on. What's our score so far?
So far, we have got Hamburger with 2, Matt with 1.45, and Kayla with 1.
It's a
The
barn
rest
burner.
with 0. But
It is a barn burner, people. Music legends it is, right? Okay.
Kayla liked red wine better.
By UB40 or whatever.
I assume, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't, whatever. I don't like them. I didn't like that aesthetic. It's a little too, don't get me wrong. I like reggae. Like there's a lot of bands out there that I think do it right. But to cover something like Red Red Wine and Only Fools Rush In have a very iconic feel to them, and it's like the opposite of like when Weezer covered Africa by Toto. They did
nothing different.
Yeah, they did 0 to it. So they just did it again, and everybody goes, whoa, like who cares? It was way better the first time. Give it to Men at Work, right? Which Canadian singer was nicknamed the Godfather of Grunge? Which Canadian singer was nicknamed the Godfather of Grunge? Here's the thing. When you're only exposed to covers and you don't know the original, it's easy to do. If you're an idiot, this will happen to you. Someone I used to work with, Kanye West sampled a little bit of Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. Yeah, don't let the word grunge fool you in this.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's not. I would not say that. But yeah, this kid that I was working with, he's like, have you heard that Kanye song? Like Faster or whatever, Harder, he called his shit. And I'm like, yeah, I loved it the first time when it was just Daft Punk and Kanye wasn't screwing it up. And he's like, no, that never happened. He's like, this is an original song. It's brand new. I go, no. It's like a 5-year-old song that he just ripped some lyrics from people who don't really do lyrics from.
Right. 90%
101.
of famous Canadians are named Paul, so Paul Schaefer.
I'll give you a hint. He recently had some kerfuffle with Spotify. Like he's super old now. I don't know why they're calling him grunge. I would not consider this man a grunge person.
I would not either.
I think this question is bullshit, but the other one was just about as bad. Drake? No. We might have to call this one on account of the weather.
Can I give them a hint? An easy hint?
You can try, but that's a terrible question. I shouldn't have read it.
Electric Six.
Not the Electric Six. Close.
It's the first name of the same person that did original red wine.
101, Matt. I don't think anybody's going to get it because that's a terrible question. The answer was Neil Young. Neil Young, right? Like, that was
Yeah.
stupid. Grunge?
I do not see. No, I
No.
don't.
Like, friggin' Cobain, Vedder, any of those people, like, in that ilk, I would have said, yeah, grunge all the way. But then you look at Neil Young, and he's, like, running against the wind. Anyway, we are now on to big hitters. No points given out for that one.
No.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, so this is, I got one question from 62 and one from 2019. I think we're going to go with the 62. Which British band pioneered the sound of guitar distortion with their 1962 hit, You Really Got Me? Again, which British band pioneered the sound of guitar distortion with their 1962 hit song, You Really Got Me? Wow, that was incredibly fast. It looks like Hamburger with the Kinks. Nailed
Wow.
it.
Everybody knew that one.
So here's the thing. The Kinks is kind of like the Hives in that,
I've never heard of them.
okay, so the Kinks, whatever, famous. The Hives, not super famous, but a latter-day band as well. It's like Supergrass and Supertramp.
Oh.
They're just some things that I just tie together that don't need to be. But yes, the Kinks is correct. People. Matt Young Einstein? Oh, not Matt Young Einstein.
Matt.
Young Einstein? Your favorite movies? I don't know. What the?
All-time favorite soundtrack.
Oh, you didn't like Garden State? No, here's the thing. If you want a good, it's going to be like, oh boy, there's a lot of asterisks on this, but if the idea of like late 90s, early 2000s stuff and like its aesthetic doesn't make you want to barf because it like early 2000s stuff was garbage, but the soundtrack to Titan AE, awesome. Terrible movie, but what a great soundtrack. What was that? Timeless Tunes or what we do last time? What color?
The red one.
All right. So it is Timeless Tunes this time.
Never saw it, but I will for $1.99. Oh, Kayla got Garden State from Goodwill too.
Oh yeah, totally. Or like, here's the thing. I've got a copy of Titan AE. I mean, they're not hard to find. You can probably find one of those Goodwill too. But like, Lit was on the soundtrack. Splashdown, like Foxy Jackson or whatever her name is. There are so many. Like, that actually has some good reggae on there. But
Didn't Lit go toward like country? Was that the band that we listened to?
It's weird. Lit in its latter life decided to turn country, which like Bon Jovi did. It just feels like if you don't start like hair metal or like alternative rock, you can slip into country, I guess, pretty
just
easily.
like What's His Nuts?
Darius
Hootie.
Rucker did it. Whatever. Moral of the story is here we go.
Became their own worst enemy.
That's the way it happens. Timeless tune. Check this out because it's one of my favorite artists. Which Neil Diamond song was played at? Oh, that's a weird way.
My wedding. No.
At every Boston Red Sox home game since 2002.
That's
and here's the thing. On this card, it says, which Neil Diamond song has been played at very Boston Red Sox home game?
I knew Hamburger's was gonna be the first one to get it.
I mean, come on. Hello, Neil Diamond. Sweet Caroline is right. Coming to America, another good song. But, goddamn, does Neil Diamond, like, holy shit. In the days before, like, you had to look good before you could sing, like, the days when you had to have a good voice, Linda Ronstadt, Neil Diamond, holy crap. Blew by you people.
Fun fact, our wedding song is Shiloh by Neil Diamond. I had never heard it before until our wedding.
Love Neil Diamond. Okay, now we're on to big hitters, people.
We have got Hamburger Helper in first place with 4 points, Matt with 1.45, and Kayla with 1.
Matt, if you do nothing, you can stay comfortably in second place because of the inflation.
Yeah, here's the thing. I wanted something that was slow, but I didn't want it to be like...
It wasn't that slow.
It wasn't that slow, but like, that's the thing. Like,
That was his task, was to pick our wedding song.
it was more like I wanted the vibe and the feel, but let's go for it. Big hitters, people. Okay, we've got one about Aqua and we've got one about Metallica. And they are both insanely easy, so buckle up, people. Oh, God.
Do the Aqua one. Or
No,
or not.
That's the only thing that people will know about Aqua. I'll tell you after I ask you the first question about Metallica. I know let me guess. Whoa! Hey, Matt got it even before. Hey, shit! It's Barbie Girl. Good news.
It
We all
wasn't
get a
anything
point
harder than that.
in your own head. Yeah, because Aqua had a 1987 hit with what hit song? Barbie Girl.
All right. I didn't know if it was going to be something more obscure.
No, I listen. Like they're gonna say like Mama said, like no, or say
That's a
goodbye to
good
the
song.
circus or anything like that.
Back to the
But
80s?
No, 1997. I was in junior high, and we listened to Barbie Girl during my shop class. It is on what's the DDR? Just popping in to say Woolen Shoe fell off. Oh, too bad,
Thanks, Ryan Maxwell.
Stop gaslighting me. All you people, his shoe never came off.
Ryan,
Watch the footage.
I appreciate
We
you.
just released a video on this channel that's complete garbage. It's
Shows the
gaslighting.
shoe falling off.
It's bullcrap. His shoe never fell off. You can say his heel came out all day and night. I don't care.
It 100% did.
That's not his foot. That's right. It's fake news. Now, quiet. I need to ask this question about not Aqua. Buckle up, people. Enter Sandman by Metallica opens which 1991 album? There are two answers, but I'm only going to accept one of them. Ryan Maxwell and your fake news.
Matt,
Willis got it. It
the
was also-
Black Album.
Yeah, the Black Album is also called Metallica. I would not accept that. I want the Black Album. I want the Black Album, Ride the Lightning, all that good stuff.
Now I got to do Matt.
The Shoe Album. Classic. So now Matt probably has like
2.90.
Whoa!
1.45 plus 1.45.
Yeah, there you go.
0.90. I can math
Nice.
for now until it gets
Totally
too
owned
crazy.
Enter Sandman and Guitar Hero. You know, I miss stuff like Guitar Hero and Band Hero because it was like having a karaoke set in your own home. And nobody around me wants to go to karaoke because they can't get drunk enough before dying, before they feel comfortable getting on a microphone.
I don't think I could. I enjoy watching you do it.
I've gone a couple of very few times in my life. The last time I went was in Reno, Nevada with all the crew out there. And I was amped. I was ready. And Andy was doing it with me. And he got up there, nailed it, P.S., but got shit-faced beforehand because of the nerves.
Oh, yeah. I was pregnant, so I couldn't get shit-faced.
It's a fun
I've
time.
never done karaoke. It's on my bucket list. Well, Kayla, good news. I know
well,
somebody you can do it with.
You come down here. We'll do it. I love karaoke.
Matt has 2 degrees in music, but sucks at Guitar Hero.
Well, it's it's like being a horse vet, but not knowing how to put a shoe on one, I guess. I don't know.
Woolen was the King Shoe Hero. Okay, I'll stop now.
King Shoe Hero. Woolen Shoe Hero. He's the sunglass buster. Okay, people, here we go. Okay, here. I didn't know this, but I know this song, so maybe it'll stump you people.
Hold on. Hamburger says, I've done it in the open and in private rooms. That sounds dirty. Wow.
All right. If you know this, maybe I'll make this worth 2 points because it feels hard. Wink. Question. Who had a hit with Walking on Sunshine? Who had a hit with Walking on Sunshine? What is that group name? Sunglass Busters. I wasn't doing anything.
Damn, Kayla. Everybody knows.
Whoa! I can't believe that. I've known that song forever. Didn't know their name. So yeah, Kayla coming in clutch with the win. That's the win
Katrina
for that one.
and the Waves.
Yeah, Katrina and the Waves.
Am I
Look at
giving
that.
2 points for that one? What are
Well,
we doing?
since everybody answered it so quickly, but I don't want to back out on the deal that I implied. So go ahead, give it the 2 points.
Okay. We've got Hamburger with 4,
Philip J.
Kayla, Kayla with 3, and Matt with 2.90.
Yikes. What color was that card? I forget.
That was green.
All right, so we're on to Music Legends, people. This is okay. These are both incredibly easy too, but I'm going to do the new-ish-er one. So here's the thing. Which band did Morrissey front until 1987? This feels super easy, but which band did Morrissey front until 1987? Morrissey later wrote a song about Jack the Ripper, which I absolutely love.
Hamburger got it first.
Bingo, the Smiths. How do you not know the Smiths, people? Morrissey, the Smiths. Like, when I started working at Zia Records, it was almost day one material. Like, because he just released a new album. Whatever the album was, where, like, he was in a suit, maybe the background was pink, and he was holding, like, a machine gun. I'm like, oh, this guy probably sings, like, really rough stuff. And then you hear the Smiths and Morrissey songs, like, oh, not really a rough guy at all. Anywho, so where are we at now?
We've got Hamburger at 5, Kayla with 3, and Matt with 2.90. Ryan says, I got to split see you guys in the salmon stream on Saturday. Yes.
Take care of everybody, not just everybody,
Just
but just
Ryan.
Ryan Maxwell. But everybody else take care too. I don't know where you are. You could be near some idling machinery
Or the hurricane.
or near a hurricane, or maybe you're in a room where there's a gas leak. I don't know you right now, so watch out. Take care of yourself.
Hamburger says, I used to camp out for Moe's tickets.
Moe's?
It says M-O-Z. Morrissey was on Doctor Who? I must find that episode. Maybe she meant Moe's as in like Morrissey's.
Here's the thing. What you call it? Autocorrect and also slang, whatever. If you're a big Moe's head, that's great. I am not a Moe's head, apparently. But anyway, we just did the red one, right?
No. We did
It was Music
Yellow.
Legends. Oh, man.
The Smiths.
All right. Yeah, we just did the Smiths. Super easy and also super easy. So good news. I'm going to give you the one that I personally appreciate more. Which album from Nirvana does the song Smells Like Teen Spirit appear on? Which album from Nirvana does the song Smells Like Teen Spirit appear on? Great stuff. There we go.
Never mind.
Kayla grabbing that point fresh out of it. Another one like from the 90s, man. I felt like revisionist history or whatever, but I felt like when I was growing up, both of my cousins basically had the same taste in music, except like my cousin Summer liked the New Kids on the Block, and my cousin Kevin had some other thing that wasn't New Kids on the Block, but something equally crappy. And then later I come to find out, like, one of them was just like, oh, I hated Nirvana. Earth-shattering.
Kayla says, Cobain was the first one I thought of trying to pinpoint the king of Canadian grunge.
Right.
Seattle's kind of close to Canada?
Why Neil Young, people? Okay, next one. Oh, boy, do I love this song. And it was, I'll tell you after this. Which band had a 1977 hit with Black Betty? Which band had a 1977 hit with Black Betty? Wham-a-lam.
Such a good song.
Later, this happened again, roughly, bam, Ram Jam. Nailed it. There is a band out there called Spiderbait. The album, I believe, is called Tonight All Right. And they do a cover of Black Betty.
Black Betty. Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Like, it's not great, but I mean, it's not. It wasn't like an exact replica. It felt like a little bit of a. Okay, so yeah, there you go. There was something special about it that I like, but it definitely doesn't have the 70s like rambunctious, crazy atmosphere, and like, I don't know, stuff that comes from the 70s often feels like more, how would I describe it, raw or like analog or warm or whatever, because they were still using tubes and shit.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is, moving on. What's the score?
Come on, Amber, we can sweep into those extra points while Matt's out.
Oh, yeah.
Hamburger and Kayla are tied at 5, and Matt has 2.90.
Not bad. Keeping those decimal points high.
I mean, yeah. I'm going to have to pull out the calculator if he gets another point.
Oof, gosh. These are both obvious, so I'll do this one. What U.S. state did the Mamas and the Papas dream about in their 1965 hit song? What U.S. state did the Mamas and the Papas dream about in their 1965 hit song? This song, bingo, Kayla, you got it. California. California Dreamin'. That song makes a brief appearance in one of the strangest places, the movie Congo. When they're loading up before they're attacked by the hippos, and they're loading up their boats, they're singing California Dreamin' right there in Africa. It's popular, people. Okay.
Are you guys not seeing my answers? Oh, yeah, I am. You're just coming in right after, like literally right after Kayla.
Yeah, that's part of the problem with this. It'll vary. I've got the stream set on the lowest latency possible, so it just might be you may be a second behind. So I will.
Yeah, it happens often.
This type of show has that shortcoming.
Yeah.
So don't be sad. Your name will be up here one day, I'm sure, Hamburger. All right.
The lag is weird, Hamburger. Sometimes it looks like my answer is first in my chat, but they see yours first. Yeah, right. It's always your comment is always going to come first for the most part when you're putting in things here. It's same with Facebook Lives too.
Yeah. So viewer discretion advised. Price of participation may vary. If you don't find,
I'm not cheating you.
If you don't find the red stick in your handy snacks, tough shit. Basically. Back at it again with the pair of the white vents. Was that a yellow one?
Oh, geez.
I've been pulling them at random. That's what I said earlier.
Yes, it was yellow.
All right. What we got here? Okay. Which No Doubt song opens with "You and Me, we used to be together every day together"? God damn, did I love this album. Yeah. Had it on cassette, and I had to put it on cassette myself. My brother got it on CD, even though I asked my ass off for it. Brother got it on the CD. Bam. Had a little boombox, made a cassette. Kapow! Yeah, that is correct, Kayla.
Yes.
Don't Speak.
Don't Speak.
Orange County, I think, was the one right before that, but Tragic Kingdom
was like the one.
Oh boy. The horns, that's where I learned to fall in love with the trumpet.
You never second guess yourself.
Never. My first experience with them, I think, was Spiderwebs. Classic.
Oh, yeah.
All right, people.
I think that was mine, too.
Ooh, this is a good one. Which glam rock band was fronted by Mark Bolan? Which glam rock band was fronted by Mark Bolan? I might be saying his name wrong. Glam rock. And what a name, too. Bingo!
Yeah, Hamburger T-Rex.
T-Rex. Hair metal, like, holy shit. Great White, like, Firehouse, White Snake. There was a lot of white things happening. A lot of colors. Yellow Jacket. It's a crazy time to be alive.
Clap. As soon as he said No Doubt, I started typing Just a Girl, and then I had to erase when I heard the rest of the answer.
Just a Girl. That whole album. Classic.
Yeah.
Like, there are very few albums that hit, and like all their songs I can go back to and have the same amount of enjoyment for. That might be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, people, buckle up. All right, we'll do the old school one because who's a Kevin Costner fan? I don't know. Here, which baseball player is mentioned in the Simon and Garfunkel song "Mrs. Robinson"? Which baseball player is mentioned in the Simon and Garfunkel song "Mrs. Robinson"? Cheers to you, Mrs. Robinson. What's up with that?
Yeah, Hamburger.
Joe DiMaggio. They were going to put Lou Gehrig, but it was too depressing. Joltin' Joe. I would have accepted that, but it came in too late. So, point, Hamburger, helper. Here's the thing.
We've got a tie happening.
Whoa. I just watched a
short documentary on the gloved hand for Hamburger Helper. His name is Lefty. What a road that thing has been down. Because Hamburger Helper, started.
Isn't he like a mascot? Is he their mascot?
Yeah. So Lefty, Hamburger Helper started when they were like in the 70s when there was like massive inflation. They were trying to make the dollar stretch. So they said, here, Mom, you can throw all the shit in one pan. You don't have to use 2 pans. It's 1 pan. It's Hamburger Helper. But then, inflation dropped and everybody's like, oh, this is cheap shit. So now they pivoted to like college age dudes and single dudes where it used to be like, hey, feed the whole family in a box for under $5. Now it's like, hey, you're poor and stupid. Hamburger Helper.
Hamburger Helper.
Hamburger. Classic. Yikes. 2 extremely famous bands, so buckle up. It'll just be a race to whoever can type fastest.
Yep.
Love in an Elevator was the 1989 hit from which band?
Seriously?
People? Yeah. Quote, Love in an Elevator was a 1989 hit from which band? And of course, Kayla. Let me give you the other one just for fun. What words of wisdom does Mother Mary speak in the 1970s song by the Beatles? It's worth no points. Just thought I'd like to tell you that one. Aerosmith was the correct answer, obviously, and Let It Be. Great answer. No points still. You get the 1 point for the Aerosmith thing. Let's do big hitters. What are our scores?
We have Kayla with 8, Hamburger with 7, and Matt with 2.90 because he's not here.
Because
I mean, in his questions, if he answers a bunch, they'll add up pretty quick because.
But even with inflation, you can't sleep through the first 3 rounds of Jeopardy and then come in at the big money at the end.
Not that I didn't already know the Let It Be answer, but I just saw the movie yesterday again.
Damn. Ooh. Huh. All right, we'll do this one. Which Eminem track was the theme song for the movie 8 Mile? Which Eminem track was the theme song for the movie 8 Mile?
That
Never saw that movie.
is so easy.
All of these are super easy. Like, this is hardly even trivia. It's just like, were you alive?
Take it, Hamburger, not an Eminem fan. Come on, Hamburger.
Yeah, I didn't know this
I'm
one
going to
either,
give
so-
myself a point if nobody can do it.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm trying to find the ones that...
Yeah.
Ooh.
Kayla, lose yourself. Yeah.
Was there a mistype on that card? Because I swear, or maybe I'm already in my cups, but I could have swore that said love yourself, but
No,
it says
it's
lose yourself.
Lose
Yeah,
yourself
see?
in the music, the moment you
that's what I
own
was
it.
like, was that what that song was called? But I wasn't going to say it because, again, my eyes are not focusing correctly.
You better never let it go. Oh.
Lose yourself, right? I mean,
I could probably rap that entire song.
that's it. That is it. All right. Oh, God, that was too easy. Oh, boy. And this one's also easy. So we'll go with the easy one that I like on the bottom. 101.
I mean, 101.
Queen and David Bowie collaborated on which song? Right?
Why not just
Which
do a different
song?
card?
Did David Bowie and Queen collaborate on, which was later stolen by, you guessed it,
Ding, ding,
Vanilla
ding, ding,
Ice.
ding, ding. Bing.
And yeah, you're right, Kayla. It's under pressure, obviously. Another thing about them, like, right? Because, yeah, bam, Vanilla Ice.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why, but there are so many. Because sometimes I'll just dip into music to see what's going on, like in its history or whatever on YouTube and see what's up. Like the amount of alleged sex that like David Bowie and Mick Jagger had is insane.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Timeless tunes, people. Here's the one I'm not going to use. Which band had a hit with Smells Like Teen Spirit?
Oh, jeez.
Don't answer that. Don't you dare answer that.
You get negative points if you answer that.
I'm taking all of your points. Here's the real question. According to her 1963 song, if you saw Dionne Warwick start to cry when walking down the street, What should you do? Once again, according to her 1963 song, if you saw Dionne Warwick start to cry when walking down the street, what should you do? Neil Young, of course. That is right. Kayla, walk on by.
I did not know that one.
Where's Linda Ronstadt at all these cards, for God's sake?
Yeah, where's Heart and
The first one we pulled was like a Journey song. Chris is like, oh, I know Journey.
yeah, I know Journey.
We all know Journey. Ooh, this is one of my favorite band names, and they have two of the songs that I appreciate. So here we go. Which band had a 1974 hit with You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet? I love this band's name. Which band had a 1974 hit with You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet? Dun, dun. Baby. It's one of those ones where like you can
We need the whole thing.
I don't want the, because you can call it something that's short. Like, you know, remember when Electric Light Orchestra was ELO? This is a very similar type of band name that also sometimes reminds me of like 38 Special or some other hair metal or whatever, 70. Not the Trogs. But baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm cold, sorry.
Baby.
I feel like that was like the Burger King commercials and stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if nobody gets it, I'll spoil it for you because it's one of my favorite band names. I can't remember the other song they played that was super famous. Anyway, moral of the story is, here, I'll spoil it for you. It was Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Yeah.
But BTO is what they call them too. So they sang that, and what was the other one they sang? They had two like big ones, and that was one of them. BTO. Ain't seen nothing yet, and
I don't know. It's going to bug me, though. Oh, I love BTO, too.
yeah, I mean, come on. Oh yeah, take care of business. There you go. What is
Hey,
up,
RJ?
Yeah, TCB from BTO. Am I right? TCB, baby.
Should we read the other one on here? Or?
No.
It's kind of hard. I don't know
hate
it, at
it.
least.
Okay, we got one about.
RJ, it's your time to shine. You have
Yeah.
to get over 11 points.
So this hit when I was, this song hit when I was big in the gym playing racquetball with my cousin, if that helps. But which Lady Gaga song from 2008 features the line, I get him hot, show him what I got? I mean, it's only been parodied a zillion times. It's like the Citizen Kane of songs. It wasn't Just Dance, it was
Nope,
Poker
it was
Face.
Poker Face.
It was Poker Face.
Poker Face.
But those came out like at the same time, so I totally get it.
Yeah, I feel like Poker Face may have came up.
I think Poker Face was
First?
like the big one, and then
Yeah.
Just Dance was right after it. I thought that said Booyat.
Yeah. Booyat.
101. Hilarious. But there you go, Poker Face. God damn. Like the amount of... Here's the thing. If you're going to be like a parodic artist or like have a sketch comedy troupe or whatever, the first idea that comes to your mind, drop immediately because it's a bad one. Everybody already thought of it. Like poking someone in the face. Poker Face. We saw it a zillion times. It wasn't funny the first time.
We do a lot of Lady Gaga in my dance cardio class. Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Like, how can you not?
It's a good one. She's good.
Ooh. Okay, the bottom one's too easy, but this one's good. Whose unforgettable song from 1951 was given added vocals by his daughter 40 years later? Whose unforgettable, it's the name of the song, from 1951 was given added vocals by his daughter 40 years later? Kapow!
Nat Kincaid.
Nat King
Nat
Cole, not
King
Nat King Cole.
Cole.
Hamburger, you got that one. Nat King Cole is right. Read the other one just so they'll know how easy it was.
Which country music legend was known as the Man in Black?
Guitar. Hank Williams Sr. Natalie Cole. Yeah, Natalie Cole did the remake. But Nat King Cole, the original, baby. Oh, God. Ella Fitzgerald, there are so many.
Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines. Boof. You guys should watch. There's a, oh crap. Which one is it? There's an Abbott and Costello movie out there where Ella Fitzgerald, oh my God, I think it's Ella Fitzgerald. She sings Little Yellow Basket in the middle of a bus. I can't remember. God dang. The name of that, it's like they go to a haunted house or something. Whatever. Oh yeah, it's Johnny Cash. It is Johnny Cash. Hello. You guys saying Chris Gaines and Garth Brooks? You guys are nuts. Although he did wear a lot of black, so I get that. True. Okay, there we go. This one's for you, Kayla, probably. Which comedy songwriter parodied Michael Jackson in a 1983 song called Eat It? Right? Which comedy songwriter parodied Michael Jackson in a 1983 song called Eat It? Bam! Look at that. Hamburger with the lightning fast reflexes. It was Weird Al. Coming in with a close second, we got RJ and, of course, Kayla, but too slow. You can now eat it. Because that point goes to Hamburger. All right, people. Where are we at, score-wise?
We've got Kayla with 12, Hamburger with 9, Matt with 2.90, and RJ
Goose egg.
nothing.
Yeah, Weird Al, totally fine. I couldn't even spell that given a dictionary in the time. Okay, whoa! Let's do this one, and I'll read you the second one as a bonus later. Which band had a hit with, parenthetical, I just died in your arms tonight? Which band had a hit with I just died in your arms tonight? Must have been something you said.
Should have walked away. No.
The Cure. No, but
No, not Air Supply either.
close. We're like right in that ballpark, people. It wasn't Bob Smith from The Cure. P.S. Whatever your feeling about The Cure is your own. I think they are a weird group. You can think they're influential or whatever. It's strange. Neil Young. Awesome.
Cutting
guess.
Crew. Hamburger Helper. Got it.
Bingo. Cutting Crew is right. Read that other question, though.
Which band had a 1966 hit with I'm a Believer?
Godoy, right? Smash Mouth covered it later, but it was first and foremost a Monkees song.
I don't know what they sing.
My God.
Who? The Cure?
Anyone? He doesn't know what anybody sings. RJ doesn't know anything about music or movies. Forget the things he's seen, but it's not those. Oh, boy. Huh.
I went on a date with a replacement keyboardist in Cutting Crew.
Wow. The replacement keyboardist.
Just one date?
It's like a juror who didn't get picked. They started listening to music in 1997. All right. I don't like either of these questions, but I'm going to read them to you for no points. According to Fountains of Wayne, whose mom has got it going on? Duh.
Stacy's mom.
Melody Thornton, Kimberly Wyatt, and Nicole Scherzinger were all members of which girl band? That one's a real one. Melody Thornton, Kimberly Wyatt, and Nicole Scherzinger were all members of, whoa, boom!
Pussycat Dolls.
Bingo, Hamburger Helper. They were the Pussycat Dolls. And another weird story about them, when they were, I don't know what the song's name is, but it's like Don't Ya or Your Girlfriend or whatever it's called.
Don't
like,
ya.
My best friend's dad at the time fell in love with that group and that song. So he was going into like a Best Buy at the time to check out some stereo systems for his truck. And he brought in a burned CD that my friend had made for him. So he pops it in and he's testing out audio sound systems in Best Buy, listening to that Pussycat Dolls song. And as he's telling me this story about how he was doing this, he goes, yeah, and the young guys there thought I was pretty cool because they were giving me some looks. And I was like, I don't think they're looking at you like you're cool. You're a 50-plus-year-old dude walking into a Best Buy, throwing in a Pussycat Dolls song, and then blasting it throughout the car audio area.
Yeah.
They weren't like,
I don't know. Maybe they did think he was cool. He was a cool dude, but I more or less took that to mean they thought he was a weirdo listening to girl music.
My dad loved the Banana song by Gwen Stefani. Bananas.
Here's the thing.
I don't know, Dave. I would think that was cool unironically.
If you were, that's the thing though.
Just an old dude.
Maybe. But a 19 to 22-year-old kid working at Best Buy in a blue polo shirt sees a 50-year-old guy with a cul-de-sac that you could live on, roll up and be like, yeah, let's test the bass on this song.
Oh,
don't you?
Pussycat Dolls are the ones that go, when I grow up, I want to be famous. I want to be in movies, blah, blah. Is that them?
I have no
Kayla?
idea. I know that they sing that one song where they talk
do.
about how they feel that you wish
Yes. Don't
your
ya?
girlfriend
Don't you?
more like us. All right, let's. I don't know. That was not great either. Which American singer, known for his tremulous voice, performed wearing black sunglasses? Which American singer, known for his tremulous voice, performed wearing black sunglasses?
Yo, mama.
How many people did that? Probably a lot. But Kayla got it for the win.
Damn.
Roy Orbison.
Never even heard of that man before.
Pretty Woman. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Others. He's got many songs. He's
Others.
One of the ones that, like, you know, hello, Tremulous. Pretty Woman.
What's the big clue?
He sounded like Bob from Sesame Street. They always sung with a lot of vibrato. At the candy store. Yikes. All right, which country singer sang Jolene? Which country singer sang Jolene? Obviously, it won't take you from 9 to 5 to figure it out. Bob 101. That is correct. Darlie, almost close though. Darlie Pardo, related to Jimmy Pardo. And Don Pardo from the Saturday Night Live announcer lineage. But yes.
Don Pardo?
Don Pardo is correct. Yeah, Dolly Parton was correct. And here's the thing. If you have not seen the movie 9 to 5, do yourself a favor. Dolly Parton, Lily Tomlin, I think
I've never seen
Fondas is in it. It's one of the best. Not Miley Cyrus, RJ, but good guess. Probably. Huh. I don't know either of these, so it's up to you people. Released in 2012, name Lana Del Rey's debut single. Released in 2012, name Lana Del Rey's debut single. Both of those were not things that I know.
I have no idea what or who that is. I should know this. RJ, come on. It's after 1997. 2012.
2012, Lana Del Rey.
It's a thing you really like to do.
Use huge restrooms.
I can see her face in my mind, but not the song.
Right? I can't even see a face. I don't know the song. I don't know anything about these people. We're probably going to have to call this.
We gotta wait for RJ.
He's not going to get it. This is shooting fish in a huge barrel. Twerking.
Yeah, you like to twerk, RJ?
RJ's a huge twerking fan.
Video games is the answer.
Video games is the answer. Don't know who Lana Del Rey is.
Me either. She's some
lady. Okay.
She wears distinctive eyeliner.
She might. This one's too easy, so I'm giving you the top one. Rod Stewart and Sting teamed up with which Canadian singer for the Three Musketeers single All for Love? Woo! Rod Stewart and Sting teamed up with which Canadian singer for the Three Musketeers single All for Love? This dude was also on the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves soundtrack.
Bryan Adams.
Correct.
Bryan Adams.
Bryan
Adams.
His sister. But yeah, Bryan Adams.
Neil Young is Canadian. It's Neil Young.
It's Neil Young.
Not grunge.
I think Bryan Adams also did like the lead song for Kevin Costner's Prince of Thieves, which was earlier on the
Probably.
in one of the cards that I did not read because who cares about Kevin Costner? I said that earlier.
Yeah.
Big hitters, people. What? Oh, whoa! I wish PJ were here, but what was the 2006 single debut from the Arctic Monkeys? The 2006 debut single from the Arctic Monkeys was what? I had to review this album, so I know it. And it's probably one of their better songs, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Arctic Monkeys.
Come on, RJ. Get your inner PJ. Know the answer.
I didn't realize how popular they were, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I didn't either. 2006.
Yep.
Yeah.
RJ got his first point. I bet you look good on the dance floor. That song has a very, I don't know. What was that movie where like the students or the faculty, that song was like paranoia, paranoia, everybody's coming to get me. It sort of puts me in the same mind as that song. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, same sort of
Who sang
frantic,
that song?
I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Harvey Danger. Oh,
Yeah.
Harvey Danger. Yeah, I always confuse them with PJ Harvey. She's a lady. Anyway, music legends, people. Oh, too easy.
Whoa.
Also too easy, but we're going to do it anyway. Which rock band's guitarist is known for his schoolboy uniform stage outfits? Which rock band's guitarist is known for his schoolboy uniform stage outfits?
Yeah, Hamburger.
Yeah, I do know his name. I mean, obviously, we can just say it because it has both of them. But yeah, it is AC/DC. Who else does that, right? Like, hello?
Angus Young.
How is this trivia?
I don't
Is
know.
it Angus D. Young? Or is it Angus Young?
It says Angus Young.
Okay, just making sure that I didn't. Because earlier I saw Love Yourself.
I know. I hesitated because I misheard the question. I thought you were asking the guitarist's name. I don't know his name. I don't know any of their songs.
They were both on there, so I would have taken either. So yeah, that's fine.
That's why we did. There's a guy that prances around in shorts and a little hat. I saw them in concert, and they blow up the big Rosie doll in the background. It's crazy.
Okay, Matt's gone, but here we go. Which Australian pop star had a hit in 1997 with Ooh Ah, Just a Little Bit? Which Australian pop star had a hit in 1997 with Ooh Ah, Just a Little Bit? I don't know this one, but I do remember that song, I think.
No, Kylie Minogue. Nope.
Good guess.
That
though.
was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of her.
It must have been like mid 2000s too when Kylie Minogue came out with 1997.
1997.
Yeah, 1997. Kylie Minogue, I feel like came out with like a Bond movie or something, but can't get you out of my head. That one, that music video gave young Dave a young chub.
Shocker. Oh, is it that woman who sang?
Steve Irwin? Not quite.
Nope, it's not.
No, close though. Maybe close. Didn't she sing that piano song, Natalie? What's her face? I don't know. Shall we call it?
Vanessa Carlton.
Vanessa Carlton.
Played
No, not her.
1,000 Miles.
The other one, not her. Doesn't matter.
Michelle
Doesn't matter.
Branch.
Who is it?
It's Gina G.
Gina G. Not familiar. Don't worry about it. We're moving on. What's our score? Has anybody pulled ahead or stayed ahead? What's happening?
We've got Kayla with 14, Hamburger with 13, RJ or Matt with 2.90, and RJ with 1.
God dang. It's getting close, people. Let's do timeless tunes because those always pay out real good.
Welcome back, Matt. You've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you've got a lot of ground to cover. Which rock band had a hit with The Boys Are Back in Town? Off of the Detroit Rock City soundtrack, which rock band had a hit with The Boys Are Back in Town?
The boys in 910.
Classic. Again, if you like 70s butt rock, the Detroit Rock City soundtrack, not bad. But
There you go,
is-
Matt.
There you go, Thin Lizzy. There is a fair amount of like contemporary, we'll call them for the time, covers by like the Donnas and stuff, and I'm like, nah. I wanted that 70s, analog stuff.
Okay, now I got busted the calculator out.
Thin Lizzy.
Totally blanked on that.
Huh. Too easy. Let's do this one. What month of 1963 did Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons remember fondly? What month in 1963 did Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons remember fondly?
Seriously?
What was it? People, it's the typing square for you. It wasn't August and it wasn't September.
No.
But we're getting warmer, ironically. Not January, not February. We're getting colder. December. Matt, you nailed it. There were only 12 to go through, and Matt got there in under 4. That's it. December, people. That's where we're at. All right, moving on. Oh, come on, people. Oh, let's do this one. According to his... Oh, this is going to be hard. According to his 2010 hit song, what did Aloe Black need? According to his 2010 hit song, what did Aloe Black need?
I don't know who Aloe Black is, so.
And the other one was how many red balloons did Nina sing about
Fuck.
in her fucking song? Who was it? It was 2010. Something was happening.
Aloe Black.
Aloe Black was the dude. Maybe.
Love was not the answer.
He needed the 100th balloon and the 99 little balloons. Yeah, they were only 99. But we're talking about Aloe Black. It's 2010. I don't think anybody's going to have any idea because I wasn't going to give you that 99 red balloons thing. Everybody knows it's 99. Never heard of Aloe Black. Me neither. It's BLACC.
Aloe vera. Yeah, he needed aloe vera.
Aloe vera. What,
Assuming it was a he.
what is
The
it?
answer is $1.
$1.
He
He'd
needed
buy
$1
that for $1.
in 2010. I don't. How was that a big hitter? I mean, I guess we're old, so maybe.
No, but that's the thing. Like, there was
I don't know what he.
some things just happen, and like that one guy had that song Dynamite, and it was all over the place for like a hot second, or like another maybe more, a touchstone for our age group, but like Cisco and the Thong Song, like he came and went.
That
The New
thong,
Radicals, they had one
thong.
song and then they fucking left.
Oh yeah.
It's the way it is sometimes. Not everybody can be the Monkees. In 1988, which 1998 Bobby McFerrin song became the first a cappella song to reach the Billboard #1?
Damn.
Which 1988, Bobby McFerrin song became the first a cappella song to reach the Billboard.
Okay, they already got it 40 minutes ago.
Well, I wanted to read it again because I like reading it twice.
Kayla got it. Everybody got it.
Don't worry, be happy is correct. Bobby McFerrin, who
Lauren's thong.
thong, yep, thong. Lord, blech. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Moving on. Okay.
101.
101. Okay, who released the hits Praise You, Right Here, Right Now, and Rockefeller Skank in 1998? Praise You. Other ones I said, it's 1998. Who is the group?
Praise you right here, right now. The Rockefeller Skank.
Bingo! Fat Boy Slim.
Yep, Kayla.
Everybody saw that music video of Rockefeller Skank with, was it him? With Christopher Walken? Was he in that one?
Christopher Walken's is not that
Not
song.
Rockefeller Skank.
It's
What is it?
Oh God, not Lowrider. Fuck.
You guys know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I
saw
can
that.
see him in it, doing it and getting up and walking and
Walk without with him. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, weapon of choice. Fat
Weapon
Boy
of
Slim,
choice.
Weapon of choice, people. I knew it would come to me.
Yeah.
You keep confusing Fat Boy Slim with Moby?
What?
Insane.
I never liked Moby. I never liked
I was fine with Moby. I just knew that he was going to have a short half-life.
Oh God, what's the band that sings Clocks?
Shit. Yellow Card? No, not Yellow Card. They sang Yellow.
Yeah, Coldplay.
Coldplay.
I never liked them. I could not get into Coldplay at all.
There was, like, when Clocks was big, I had a girlfriend at the time, and it just so happened that every time we got in a car or went to a store, Clocks was on, and so it just became something where, like, oh, it's our song. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't.
Because it was just always there. And I'm like, no, it's not anybody's song. It's
Oh,
just on all the fucking time.
I don't remember if I gave Caleb the point for Fatboy Slim or not. It's blinking, so I feel like I did. Whiny band. Yeah. They're so whiny and like are they Canadian? I don't know why I think they're Canadian, but they might be. They're not.
They might be from the UK.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about them. I could not. And everybody loved them when they were big and with Clocks and Yellow and stuff. I'm like, I can't do it. British. They're British.
The
Middle North. Hey, I like the Middle North.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, moving on. This classic, we talked about it earlier. Who released Get Up Stand Up in 1973? Get Up Stand Up, year's 1973. Who is it? Who is it? More like Wet Blanket.
Yeah.
More like, if they were warm play, you could be like Cold Soup. But yep, Bob Marley is right. Obviously, reggae, people.
Oh, man, Matt, you're killing me.
If you are into that vibe, if you haven't heard of Stick Figure yet, check them out. Pretty chill group. I've been like diving into like Mallsoft and other types of vaporwave subsidiaries. Not bad.
Is that the band that you recently, like a couple weeks ago, started playing in the house? Okay, yeah.
The reggae band?
I like them.
Not bad. Okay. Rihanna's 2005 debut single, Pon de Replay, is Bahan Creole for what? Rihanna's 2005 debut single, Pon de Replay, is Baha Creole for what? Umbrella. Close. No, it's diamonds. No, Bahan, I assume. Touch my butt. No. Good guess, though. I appreciate the guess. Bahan de Replay or something, right?
Pon de Replay.
There you go.
I heard Rihanna, so just started typing umbrella.
You would, more often than not, you probably wouldn't be wrong unless the answer was diamonds.
Just
or diamond.
Think about the last
it's
word of the phrase.
One thing about the Romance languages, we all use the Roman alphabet, and it's pretty easy to find corollaries. So if you were to
Pon de Replay.
Start typing Valerian.
Play it again, Matt.
Matt, you nailed it with another 1.45 Australian points.
Oh,
play it again. Upon the replay.
Upon the replay. Yeah. I mean, I think she sings
hot
that
single Upon the Replay.
I feel like in that song, or no, she's probably just saying Upon the Replay.
Yeah, probably.
Just kidding.
Probably. Anywho.
Hold on, I'm doing math. Okay.
Where are we at?
We got Kayla at 16, Hamburger at 13, Matt at 8.70, and RJ with 1.
Not bad. So this is an easy one that I'm going to give you. Robert Smith is the lead singer of which English rock band we just talked about earlier? If you answer it, I will ban you. I will ban you. You can answer if you want. Question. What nationality are the electronic duo Daft Punk? What nationality? Yes, it was The Cure. But that's not worth any points. Where are Daft Punk from? What is their nationality? I knew this because I like them.
I did not.
Bingo. RJ
Stacks is correct.
French. They are French electronic artists. You just saw them a couple. Here's the thing. They kind of went like the Gorillas for me, where like it's a sort of a turbulent ride where the first album's okay, the second one's amazing, and the third one can really make or break you. Like, what was their one that came out? Was it Homework, where like every track they teamed up with another artist, and I was like, I don't know.
Meh.
They do wear helmets, totally, or something.
Yes.
They also did the soundtrack for the new Tron movie. I think they even make some cameo appearances as DJs.
Canadian grunge.
What is that like, right? A lot of maple syrup-based songs. Oh, here's one. What nationality is Celine Dion? Huh? If Daft Punk is French, what's Celine Dion? Or who? That's right, Kayla. She's Canadian.
Right. Like, what the hell?
Non-grunge.
Non-grunge. Well, that was not a good question. What was the other
The
question?
other one was
on
just
here?
as stupid. Or easy.
Oh,
What was
I
it?
wouldn't know that. Who was the lead guitarist of Queen?
I thought that... I mean, they're both... I mean, Queen is huge. Everybody knows she's Canadian.
Yeah, but I only know Freddie Mercury. I don't know who the lead guitarist is.
His name Brian May.
Kayla's
yeah.
right. Yeah, it's Brian May.
Nailed it. See, everybody else knows it.
Whatever.
I went with a funny one. Which single from The Clash reached the top 20 in 1982? Which single from The Clash reached the top 20 in 1982? Euro Song Contest. Oh, yeah.
No.
Mm-mm,
Those
not
are not.
London Calling.
And not Rock the Cash Bar.
Rock the Cash Box.
Cash Box.
They've got a lot out there, and this is their 1982 track. Like, in 365 days, and they released this track. What is it?
Good guesses, though.
Mm.
Those are just as popular as this one.
Yeah, this is one of my least. Yeah, My Heart Will Go On by The Clash. I feel like this track is one of my least favorite from The Clash because it's too, I don't know, overly rhythmic. Not maybe rhythmic, but like Rammstein does this a lot too, where it'll be very formulaic, and if it doesn't come together, it's just not there. It's not Radio Europe. It's not One Night In.
Yes, Hamburger.
It is. Bingo. Should I stay or should I go? Radio Gaga was a Queen song, but it was close, Kayla. Unless you're talking about the Electric Six cover,
Not close at all, then.
then it was not close. But I appreciate that cover because it's a wild interpretation of that classic song. But yes,
Yeah.
Hamburger with the point. Should I stay or should I go? Meh. You know. All right, so where are we at point-wise?
We've got Kayla at 17, Hamburger at 14, Matt at 8.70, and RJ with 2.
Woof. Man, Kayla, your name is probably going to end up staying up here. So let's... What's the spread? 14 and 17 are two contenders?
Correct. And then Matt with his extra.
Ew. Matt and RJ, let's just pretend you did your best, but let's be real. It's a Kayla and Hamburger game. So we'll ask 5 more questions so you could... Oh, here's the thing. If you're Matt or RJ, you can fuck up the game for one of our 2 other main competitors. Not that you're not special in your own way. But here we go. The last 5. Let's see what happens.
Is Kayla AI? My buzzer is broken.
If I'm going to stick to the last 5, I'm going to pick some good ones. Okay. Which band consisted of Annie Lennox and David A. Stewart? Which band consisted of Annie Lennox and David A. Stewart? I don't know if it's a play on word, but I always liked... Bingo, Hamburger! The Eurythmics. It's a close enough spelling. Eurythmics, we'll call it. Eurythmics is correct, yes.
I never even heard of them.
You have. You just don't know their name. That's the
I've
thing
never
about
heard of the band name.
the stuff that happens in your life before you become aware of, like, because there's a time in every child's life where you think every movie and every song just comes from one place.
So what'd they sing?
The Eurythmics, yeah. Sweet Dreams Are Made of These.
Oh,
You know-
that was them?
yeah.
Okay.
So that was 1. 4 to go, people. Buckle up, unless these both suck, in which case I'm throwing it. It does. Ooh. Name the debut album by ABBA. Name ABBA's debut album. Classic. I think they're Swedish. They're Nordic people. Name the debut album from ABBA. Wait, what did I say?
ABBA.
What was the question?
Name the debut album by ABBA.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Name the debut album by ABBA.
It is not ABBA.
It's not ABBA. It's not Swedish. It's not Disco Queen. It's Dancing Queen, RJ, but I'll let it slide.
Is it self-titled?
ABBA does kind of suck. It's not self-titled.
No.
But hey, were you around for the 18s when, like in 1999, some teenagers were like, let's redo the music of ABBA and we'll call ourselves the 18s?
No.
Bad. Wasn't great. Dancing Queen, sung by teenagers in 1999 or whatever.
No, it's not Fernando.
Not Fernando. I don't remember anymore because I'm not looking at the card.
Can I... No. Can I give a hint?
No, this is the last 5.
But it's... Okay.
This is 4 of 5, people. S Club 7 is not correct, RJ.
No, but they had a one-hit wonder and died somewhere.
All right, if we've got no correct answers, I'm going to have to. It's not Mamma Mia. Here we go again, though. Let's not take a chance. These are just songs. They're not albums. Krista, what's the name of the album?
101. Ring, ring.
Ring, ring, people.
My clue is going to be banana phone.
101, Touch My Butt, classic Matt Willis answer.
Gimme. No way.
God.
Way.
Do you want a One Direction question? No. Ooh, okay. Which American dance group had a hit in 1990 with Groove is in the Heart?
Oh.
Which American dance group had a hit in 1990 with the album or the song Groove is in the Heart? This album was stuck into my cubby. That is correct.
Ayla.
D-Light. This album was stuck into my cubby at Zia Records as a joke.
Meh.
Groove is in the Heart. Marky Mark at the Funky Bunch. Not correct. It was D-Light. D-Light, people.
Groovy baby.
Groove is in the heart, right? Oh, we've got a song about Gangster's Paradise, and what could you possibly ask about Gangster? Here's the thing.
I love
If
that
the
song.
question is about Gangster's Paradise, what do you think the answer is? I'll give you half a point. The question is their Gangster's Paradise is in the question. What do you think the answer? Bam, Matt Willis, half a fucking Australian point for Coolio.
How do you do? What's half of 1.45?
It would be 0.5 plus 0.225.
Oh my God.
Hello?
Matt, help me out here. How
Weird
many?
Al. Gangster's Paradise. That was the Amish Paradise, people.
I'm
You
going
guys
to
are losing.
1.45 divided by 2 is 0.725.
Yeah, Matt already did it. He's a great mathematician. Here's the real question, though. Which song from 2006 contains the lyric, I ain't got the time, and if my daddy thinks I'm fine? Which song in 2006 contains the lyric, I ain't got the time, and if my daddy thinks I'm fine? Holy shit, look at that. RJ.
Yeah?
I wanted her to go to rehab, and she said no, 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 and then she became a corpse.
No.
That was question 3 of 5. We have 2 left. What does that mean?
Rehab.
Can anybody win aside from Kayla at this point?
Well, no.
All right, 2 questions left. Oh, whoa. So here's a thing that I just learned.
It's like a fun fact.
It's like a fun fact. I thought that this was not a cover, but which band covered Bob Dylan's Knocking on Heaven's Door in 1987? Hello? Which band covered that song in 1987 with their album? Yeah, classic. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. GNR. Later re-envisioned as, what was it, Velvet Revolver without
Yeah.
Axl. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. If we make the last one 5 points, here's the thing. I don't want to be...
If we make the last one 5 points, then Hamburger could win. Because it's
So here's the
15. It's Kayla's got 19. Hamburger has 15.
I'm torn because I'm stuck between like the way Salmon plays, where it's anybody's game all the time.
Yeah, literally.
But I also like the idea of the last one being worth more, so a close second can come in
Make
a
it 20
pinch.
points.
20 is too much. Let's say 5. We'll make it 5.
But okay.
Because like when we play,
Hamburger says make it 20 so it can be anyone's game.
I don't like the idea of anyone's game though. I don't want like RJ. He showed up late and gave us a bunch of crappy answers. He should not have the right to enter in the winner's circle. Sorry, RJ, but you know it's true. Matt, you know
He had a good run.
he had a good run. But let's be real.
9.425.
The skill of this game was headed up by 2 players, and those 2 players should be the ones to go for the crown. So yeah, 5 points. It'll be 2 people's game, or RJ or
Runs up.
RJ or Matt can rub those 5 points in their face, and
And then Kayla would win.
went to the bank. So yeah, let's do that. Last one.
You gotta
for all the
find one
marbles.
that's not like, who sang
5
Dancing
points.
Queen?
Who's Madonna? Don't want that one.
How would you answer who's Madonna?
She's a lady.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, so here's the thing. If I'm going to give you 5 points for this, I better really like the question. And I don't like that one or that one. There's 2 on there. Oh, damn. Too easy. All right. I think this one's an appropriate level for 5 points. 5 points, people. Kayla, Hamburger, buckle up. RJ, Matt, you can fuck this up for them. The question is, the British band Soft Cell covered which 1964 Gloria Jones song in 1982? The British band Soft Cell covered which 1964 Gloria Jones song in 1982? Kabam! It looks like we have a winner. Kayla with Painted Love.
That was a fast.
Do you guys remember when I think it was, maybe it was a Game Boy commercial or something, but like they were doing surgery on someone, a dude, and it was going, like his heart monitor was going beep, beep, and so they all started singing Tainted Love.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a Game Boy commercial. Matt says, touch my butt. I feel like that is now a request because the game is over. So,
You're too far away, Matt.
$5 a pop. So yeah, there we go. Kayla, your name gets to stay up here. And maybe I'll add another sticker. It'll weigh down this side too much now. But whatever. Show you you're a winner. So Kayla, the churro queen, kapow, gets to stay up here on the relic shelf.
Yeah, another week.
Hamburger, great showing. Matt, I mean, you were there for it. RJ, you showed up. That counts for something.
It's true.
It's a hilarious 101. Where's that sticker? I got to put that on here. We're going to do that right now.
Put that on Kayla's thing.
Kayla, you're being imbued. Oh, fuck. Now I probably lost it.
Is
I was like,
it on the desk? It might be on the desk.
no, it's not on the desk. I threw it back in here.
Oh.
Shit.
I'll find it. Don't worry, Kayla.
You're gonna receive, for this win, you're going to receive the 101 sticker. Because it's hilarious. But that's just it, people. So maybe that's what we'll do. Every time you win, you get a new
should put
sticker
blinking
or
fairy lights around the sign.
the sign. I wouldn't. This is a little grandiose for a sign. It's just it's a card.
Well, Hamburger says you should put blinking fairy lights around it. Stop hitting it. You're going to break it. And I worked hard on that.
It's not going to break. That's a solid punch, and that's a solid card stock. I don't cut corners where my guests are concerned.
Just where the nail
Just
goes.
where the hole I punched it in. Whatever. Here's the thing. When was the last time you used like a single hole punch? And I wasn't about to like whip out a ruler and be like, oh, I was like, this
you need a
looks
level.
pretty legit to the center.
You need a gold. Oh, we need gold stars. Then it would show
Whatever.
how many.
If we keep doing this sort of thing, maybe I will
It's very game
like have
showy.
something I can slot people's names in and out of that'll have like lights or whatever. Right?
Look, I put the wrench. I think that was fun.
Yeah, but if this does become a thing, it definitely needs to have more of a. I mean, because look at this. It's unique as hell. Yeah, it's all lopsided.
My part's not. Your part's fucked. The hole isn't in the center so much as in the middle north area.
Yeah,
right.
it's like, so the center is here, but the middle north is right there. And that's where I'll put all our punches. I'll punch them right in the middle north. Like, here's the thing. When was the last time you guys bought a single hole punch? I went to Target not knowing if they would even have one. And yeah, like $2.
They had literally one. Like, that's all we needed, but it was literally one.
Well, 'cause here's the thing. If you need 2, when is that going to happen, right? And if you need 3, they make those.
They make 2 hole punches. I used to use them for my old job.
Right, but typically you're going to need 1 or 3. 2 is going to be highly specific to very certain circumstances. People want 3 ring binders or 1 right in the middle north.
I have 3 separate single hole punchers, and I don't remember ever buying any of them.
I don't know why I didn't reach out to you. I wasted a whole $2.50 on this shit.
And it wasn't from Goodwill on half off day.
Yeah, this is brand new. This isn't something somebody bought and then decided years later they didn't want and then just dump it in the back of a Goodwill.
Yeah, so then we go to Goodwill, and what do we find? A bunch of hole punchers.
Yeah, but they were all, again, they were the 2
3
and the
hole
3. I did see 1, 2. And he's like, what do you do with that?
When I was a kid, I had a 1, 2, and 3. You might have stolen them.
What do you do? Oh, yeah, you have confetti with it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because those 3-hole punches, you do like work for teachers, you end up with all that stuff. And it always felt like a waste because it felt like it was something you wanted to play with and throw at people, but you was getting in
Play
trouble
train
for that
conductor. Shit. Oh, yeah. Can I punch your ticket, ma'am?
Oh, yeah. Like it. Throw a little chain on this. I'll pop it in my pocket here and be like, tickets, please. Just anywhere I go. If somebody's out holding a piece of paper and I'm wearing this sport coat, I'll pull out this hole punch that'll have a gold chain on it. I'll just start punching people's shit.
Yeah.
Like at a museum, if they like the opera, just like if they're holding a movie ticket or a map, I don't care. I'll punch it.
The train one that I used to take to college, because I went to college in Connecticut, and I didn't like stay in a dorm. He would have a different puncher shape, like
Every day?
every month or every couple weeks or whatever.
Well, I imagine you'd have to, because like if your only safeguard is like just punching a hole in something, it's like when you go to a nightclub and they give you like a different animal sticker that'll show up under blacklight or whatever.
Yeah,
I imagine they'd have to have like umpteen dozen. But then like here's the thing. Eventually like they're going to show up on eBay. Like Nintendo designed screws to keep people out of their shit for forevermore. But you can buy the shell crackers on Amazon for like $3 now.
Yeah. Yes, it was Metro North. Yes.
Classic. She's from the East Coast, not the Middle North like yours truly. I'm not from there either. I'm from the South, Middle South.
Middle South. Yeah, we live in the Middle South.
But it's not the Middle South. Like it's the Southwest.
Deacon's in the Middle North.
He's in the Middle North. Deacon's a Middle North person.
Yeah.
We're Southwest, and everybody else.
Where it's the Middle South. There's still a state toward that.
Like we're like Texas would be the Middle South.
Kayla's in the Middle South.
Oklahoma, Texas. What else touches the Panhandle? Doesn't matter. Moral of the story is, that's it, guys. We did it. Kayla, your name is going to stay up here. You're going to have the hilarious 101 sticker as soon as Krista can find it. I do not believe there's an Arizona accent. If there is one, I've got it. But you will occasionally come across people who
yes,
affect a Southern accent here. And I go, where are you from? And they go, from here, Arizona. And I go, what the fuck?
So, Hamburger, when I first met David and his family, when they said the word, the name Dawn, it was Dawn or Dawn. It, like, to me, Dawn is a man and Dawn is a woman. Their Dawn is either one.
And for me, mittens are something you wear in your hands, and mittens are nothing. Mittens. M-I-apostrophe-I-N-S? Those don't exist.
Mittens.
Mittens.
And water.
Water.
That's me.
W-U-D-D-E-R.
But Dawn and Dawn are two different things. And when they say Dawn, it could be a man or a woman.
It was the break of dawn when I found Dawn. It doesn't matter.
David has an accent to me.
It's like when people say aunt or aunt. It doesn't matter.
I say both.
I mean, here's the thing. Since Arizona has a non-regional dialect, more or less, like I don't have a Southern accent, I don't say water funny. Everything's just pretty much middle of the road here.
I hope. I mean, I don't think Hamburger's from Connecticut, but I hope you say water like me or coffee.
Everybody
Coffee.
back east says coffee and water and mittens and
Yeah, I don't
Lobster.
say my T's. Lobster.
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 Freaking Harvard, yeah.
At least we pronounce dawn and dawn.
Yeah, you just said the same word twice, so that's strange you would do that. Anyway, guys, that's it.
When I'm tired, the Queens of Me comes out.
Yeah, there you go. That's the thing. A lot of people will come from other places to Arizona and sort of lose their regional dialect, but it always comes out during inebriation. Or,
Intense talking.
or being tired or whatever. Whatever because you put in a filter, either consciously or subconsciously, to be like, oh, I don't want to sound like an out of towner or whatever. But as soon as your guard starts to slip, you're back to wherever you're from, whether it be the Appalachian Trail or the Middle North, like classic decon.
Jolly good show.
Jolly good. Thank you so much.
When I drink beer, my Aussie comes out of me. I
Bangers
would
and
love
mash.
to hear your
I
Australian.
feel
I
like
fucking
your
love
Aussie is
Australian.
probably there all the time, right? Like Australians have the accent constantly. It's not like, well, whatever.
Crikey.
That's it, guys. We're out of here. Thank you so much for showing up. You're going to see Kayla's name for another week and another sticker. So if you want to get your name up there, you're going to have to probably deliver some
harder.
sort of food poisoning toward Kayla to get her out of this game. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks so much, Kayla. Congratulations, Hamburger, Matt, everybody who showed up to watch it or participate. I appreciate it. It was a great time, and we'll catch you later in another episode of FFOP Radio.
Bye.
For the try to
Fistful of Podcasts Radio.